Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Shirnelle, Evadney, Griffith. She's 50 years old, out of Block 1D, Farm Road, Deacon's Farm, St. Michael. She's out of the ghetto, okay? Shirnelle, Evadney, Griffith lives in the ghetto. And she was before Ian Weeks last month-ish, in May, because she had assaulted this same Yvonne Callender. Now she's before Magistrate Manila Renee, District A Magistrates Court, charged again with assaulting Yvonne Callender. This time she did it the end of the month of June 30th, and damaged her door. You know, she just reckless. And I don't know when two women fighting if it's always over a man, but I'm gonna say this is probably over a guy. Shirnelle is fighting over rotten flesh. Shirnelle Griffith is fighting probably over rotten flesh. Okay, if it's over a guy. And Yvonne Callender needs to put a stop to Shirnelle showing up in her face, assaulting her, damaging her home, damaging whatever. Yvonne, you need to stop Shirnelle from being in your face, either by moving. You can relocate, it's okay. Relocate, change your life, change the circumstances. Do not let it repeat. I'm glad she was sent up to the hotel in St. Philip, because you guys behave as though you're still in slavery. You guys don't behave as though you want freedom. You keep on doing the same thing over and over and over again, even though the things that you're doing over and over and over again, they're not good for you. It's not working out. It's actually not working out for you. That's like when you were slaves. You had to do the same thing over and over and over again, and that wasn't working out for you. You behave the same way now, okay? So she was placed before on a 6-month bond, because, they say, well, if you could keep yourself to yourself for 6 months, all is forgiven. All is forgiven. No, there's not anything like that going on, okay? When females are so degraded within their esteem, they associate themselves with things outside of themselves. They're not whole unless they are bonding with someone else outside of themselves. When you're all you need. You're really all you need. And if I'm not sure that Shirnelle Griffith is fighting over men. I'm not sure that Yvonne Callender has her man or whatever. I'm not sure about anything here, because they don't give you the nitty gritty. They're not giving you the nitty gritty of, why she, went over and assaulted Yvonne. But if it's over a guy, that's pathetic. That is pathetic, okay? Shirnelle needs to elevate. But then again, like I said, her environment. She's reflecting her environment. She's reflecting her parents. She's reflecting her friends, the friends that she keeps. She's reflecting the activities she takes part in. She's reflecting a lot of garbage, a lot of negativity, a lot of darkness. And lo and behold, if you are fighting over a guy, to think that you will fight over a guy, it makes absolutely no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. To be fighting over rotten flesh. Vice versa, too. Vice versa. Guys shouldn't be fighting over no girl. Don't fight over no one. Don't fight over anything. Whatever is for you, you're going to have. You're going to have. And make sure that whatever you have is earned honestly. Make sure it's an honest thing that you're working with. And make sure that it's not, you don't overdo. You don't take more than you need. Okay? Just watch yourselves here. But like I said, I'm glad she was sent up to the Dodds. I'm glad she was sent up to the hotel there in St. Philip. Because, I'm not saying this. A psychiatric evaluation. Okay, she was remanded, the accused was remanded to the hotel in St. Philip, by which time a psychiatric evaluation was ordered, So, there's something else going on. There's something else going on. But no matter what is going on, Yvonne needs to protect herself. If Yvonne, Callender, I'm talking to you, if you can move, if that's a possibility, move out of the neighborhood. Farm Road, where's Yvonne out of? Well, they're telling us where Shirnelle Griffith is out of, Deacon's Farm. And then they're talking about assaulting Yvonne Callender. But, maybe she doesn't live too far. I don't know. But they don't tell you enough. But sometimes they tell you enough, but it's too much. Anyhow, yeah. Maybe Yvonne can, just move. Just pack up. You can say to yourself, you know what? I've been here long enough. I know the neighbors. Let me go and find somewhere else. Let me do something better for myself. Let me elevate. Do that, Yvonne. Do that. Just move. And Shirnelle, oh God, I don't know what to say. But if she's beating up on Yvonne, and they're saying that now she needs psychiatric evaluation, yeah, let's wait and see what happens. Let's wait and see what happens with Shirnelle. If you have a photo of Shirnelle Griffith, could you please send it to me? Yvonne, you can do it if you want. You can do it. So we know who we're talking about here, okay? I went online. I was just about to get off, but I did go online. I didn't see anyone. I didn't see anyone by that name. But then again, your paper, your news, they spell names all kinds of ways. All kinds of ways. So you really are not sure who they're talking about unless you're sure someone sends you or someone, they themselves, the paper themselves puts a photo of the person they're talking about up with the story. But yeah, you guys are not doing your job. I'm talking about the newspaper, because this lady has been in the news before, and then she's showing up in the news again. You should at least have her photo, though. Really? No photo? Anyhow, this is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.